there, Gemini, and welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. This is your February 2022 intuitive tarot reading. Note that it is for sun, moon, and rising signs, and of course, as an intuitive tarot reading, it is general, which means that not all messages will resonate with everybody. And that's okay. If you'd like to have something a bit more personal, there is a link in the description box below that will connect you to me via my website, where you can book a reading with me, all right? And know that this is the only social media platform I'm on, so be aware of scammers. Don't want you to lose your money, and I will never reach out to you. I'll never pick up the phone, never call you, never contact you for money. The only way is to reach me through my website, all right? So for the month of February, I'm going to pull 4 cards, one for each week of the month, and then I'm going to clarify it, and then I'm going to close out the reading with a card from the Oracle of the Fairies, all right? So let's get to your reading right away. And to begin, I like to thank the angels, spirits, and guides, and the universe. And I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise messages with guidance, and of course, assistance in interpreting those messages for the highest vibrational good of my Gemini seekers. So we want to pull 4 cards for the month of February for Gemini. February 2022, Gemini. First card is out. Gemini, cards are a little resistant for you. Interesting. They're all flying like crazy for everybody else this week. This month, I should say. Okay, 2 more cards. Oh, that was 1, and 1 more card. Okay, we got 4. All right, and let's clarify those cards right away. Angels, spirits, guides, universe, I'd ask for a clarification, please, on the cards on the table. This is for my Gemini seekers for the month of February 2022. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. Hierophant is the card of Taurus, so I'm not sure, Gemini, if you are having dealings with a Taurus right now. And the Empress card is out too, which tends to be any signs ruled by Venus. So Taurus, Libra, again there. And let's clarify the Fool, please. How would you like to receive? Okay, not these 3 cards. This one obviously came out, so let's just continue to clarify the Fool, thank you. And 1 more, please and thank you. Okay, beautiful. And let's clarify the Ace of Cups for Gemini. Right, beautiful. Oops, 1 card did fly out or flip over, so I'll take that, please. And 1 more. please, for the clarification of the Ace of Cups on the table. Please and thank you. Truly grateful for all your messages. There it is. And let's clarify the Seven of Swords and the Empress, please. Okay, take both. And one more card, please and thank you. There it is. All right. All right, let's get into your reading, dear Gemini. Okay, Gemini, as I've been saying to for all the readings I've been doing for every sign, we're now in February. This is your month of February, and January has really been really affected by the fact that Venus was retrograde. Venus really made the month of January feel very slow, hard to start, hard to get going, and that's very, apropos of Venus in retrograde, but Venus actually goes direct on January 29th. So not sure when you're actually seeing this, if you're seeing it before the 29th or after the 29th, but all to say that once the 29th hits, you'll start to feel things moving forward at a much faster pace and things feeling a lot better. So that feeling of being stuck that you've had in January, I kind of feel a little bit of remnants on this first week here of February, particularly because this week for me starts the 31st of January and goes, and I said, Venus just starts to go direct on the 29th. So it takes a bit of time to clear that energy out a little bit. But I really feel that as we move into especially in this week of the 7th, the week of the 14th, we start moving into the 3 weeks after the week of the January 31st, you're really starting to get some, clarity of mind, really getting some clarity here and clarity of the future and the plans that you're trying to make for the future, right? Lots of planning going on here and lots of strategizing as to what it is you want your future adventures to be, and really opening up the mind in kind of figuring out. And again, this is really opening up of the mind for me here too, in this twice the Seven of Swords, and really to make yourself a bit more laser focused in this month on whatever it is that you're working on, a project, a career, a business, a specific something is really a lot of that. In the first week here, there are still that remnants of feeling stuck and just wanting the end of the cycle to come. And this card has actually come out for a number of signs in my readings this month. That's the Ten of Swords, right? It's the apex, it's the completion, and just wanting it to be over and done with. And with that came a lot of like, oh God, those feelings of the Nine of Swords here, which is very much like, oh God, I wish this thing could hurry up and just finish off, right? And moving on to that great adventurousness. This is what you want to achieve. This is why I'm saying you've been living in the realm of sort of following the daily routine and the way things, normally come out to play, but you want to get away from that. You want to get away from that routine kind of thing and really move into your future adventures and plans, and opening up, just really opening yourself up to something new and exciting, and something very much that's, perhaps travel oriented or relocating or something of that nature here. Okay. So there is very much that, still, I said, the remnants in that first week of the retrograde aspect of things, of Venus retrograde. Now, when we move into the week of the 7th, this is where you really start to take off a little bit, where you're feeling a lot more free and a lot more freewheeling, as I'd like to say, with, opening the mind and really focusing the mind and being a little bit more clear on where you want to go, right? And the wheel is here spinning in your favor, really pushing forward for you. It's in your camp to move in this direction, right? Taking that leap of faith to go forward. But the leap of faith is not a leap of faith without a target and without having clarity of mind, or without having a maturity of thought pattern that goes with that, right? And really looking toward the future of what it is that you really want, right? Building the legacy that is really yours, right? And getting away from that energy of the previous month, right? So really focusing in on what it is that you want to do. Really, really strong focus. And same I see here in these Seven of Swords, right? So when we get into the week of February, so for me, this is the 7th, this is the 14th, this is the week of the 21st to the end of the month. So when we get into the week of the 14th, well, no surprise, we have the Ace of Cups here. It is the week of February 14th. It is Valentine's. But for me, this is also pretty much you have a beautiful full cup. There it is again, right? Absolutely full, beautiful cup, just overflowing. The universe is handing you things just like you can't grab them fast enough from the universe, right? The universe is there just pouring that water full. Your cup is overflowing. And it is such a beautiful, warm, and an abundance of energy here. That for me is all being led by the strategy that you're starting to think about in terms of, where do I want to focus my thoughts? Where do I want to focus my energy? What projects do I want to take forward, right? What clarity do I need for those future adventures, right? So really very much that movement toward that. And this week here is a wonderful week for starting new things and really taking from the universe what you need, the information that you need to plan things out and have such a beautiful, beautiful, abundant week right there. And we get into the last week of February of the Seven of Swords and the Empress. And for me, again, I'm looking at this very much as the strategy that you're using here, because the strategy is helping you to develop and grow what it is that you want, right? In the Empress is all about abundance, all about growth, all about development, all about building upon, things that will eventually be part of that legacy for yourself, right? Part of that wonderful future with home and family and etc. And again, you got her right here, right? You got a doubling down of that, right? And when we're clarifying with the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands, it's the spark, right? That you're now at the point where you have the spark of something new, something exciting, passionate, and wonderful. And really, it's developing and growing in the beautiful direction that you really want it to, right? Lush, all lush here, right? In these plants and of the Empress, right? On this, and of course, by this point, Venus, which is right here, right, is very much moving forward and in a positive light for you, right? Bringing you joy, bringing you happiness, bringing you an abundance of all good things that come with that, right? So I see this is a really great month for you. I would say, Gemini, and as I said, yeah, we're probably, most of us are coming out of that first week a little bit stuck from the Venus retrograde, but aside from that, things are moving beautifully. Who doesn't want the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun right in this line? Check that out. Bing, bang, boom, right? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. With two Ace of Cups, right? A fantastic overall reading. And I will just pull for you now an Oracle of the Fairies card just to see what advice the fairies have for you. So Gemini, February 2022, advice from the Oracle of the Fairies for my Gemini seekers. Sorry, I just need to make these a bit loose so they don't stick in my hands. And there it is, out. Fantastic, gorgeous, gorgeous message from the fairies. And actually, one of my previous signs got this card as well, but it's one of the most beautiful cards out of this deck, which is called Magical Blessings. If you can see that, just make sure you can see that properly. Whoops, that's probably better. Magical Blessings. I'll read to you what it says on the card. It says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Okay? So I will leave your reading there for now. If there was something in this that resonated with you, then please do hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell, and you'll know when I upload any new videos. I am hoping I will see you back here again next month, and until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.